What's up, galera? Tudo bom com vocês? Welcome back to Ivy Talks. As you can see, I'm not alone here today. I'm here with.
KG Kahisha, but I prefer my stripper name Boogie.
Okay, no problem. So, as you guys know, on Ivy Talks, we talk about relationships. So, today, KJ and I are going to talk about relationships and how they've actually shaped him as a person, right? So, as you know, past relationships, past experiences, they shape the person that you are today.
Yep.
So, I guess my first question for you today is how was your first relationship?
Well, okay, my first relationship now, like it was it, it was in like it was good in a way, like I was not used to like that relationship like
Yeah, yeah.
Shandy's you know. But then once I got to date this other girl, it all started like there. Like I started seeing relationships from a different perspective. Like it was different from what I used to call relationships like back then. Like I don't know if you get me. Like it was
Okay.
it was like a very beautiful relationship by the way. Like
It was a beautiful
yeah, like
relationship.
I didn't have trust issues back then. I
Still young and
didn't.
innocent.
Yeah, like
Everything was
everything
still
was still
fine.
so smooth. Yeah, like I was not worried about like being cheated on things like that. You feel me?
So, what did you learn from your first relationship?
What I learned is that like no matter how much a person could love you, or no matter how much you could love a person, like at some point, people do change. Like people do change.
True,
Like
true.
I, in my head, I was always like, maybe one day, like we'll always be like this. Me and her will love each other
Till the end.
till the end. But
Yeah.
then it was not like that. She
Wasn't
changed
like
on me.
when you.
Yeah.
Okay. So, was your. I'm curious, was your first relationship your first heartbreak?
Yep.
Was it?
Yeah, it was.
Oh, okay, what
It
happened?
was. So what happened was that okay, I was dating this girl, of course.
Mm.
So this girl, like she believed that I was a player. Like she thought that I was a player.
Okay, okay.
So she had rumors that I was playing her, and what I think she and one of my friends and like her, they hooked up, ne?
Yeah, yeah.
Like in a way, like they betrayed me. Let me say that
Your
she,
friend
my
and the
friend,
girlfriend.
my friend and the girlfriend.
Yeah.
So like for her to like be satisfied,
Mm.
like to actually for revenge, she cheated on me with my friend.
Wow.
You know,
Yeah.
and finding that out was
It was
painful. Like
painful. How long were you guys together? I mean, if your friend did that to you and the girlfriend, how long were you guys together with the girlfriend?
2 years.
2 years.
Yeah, we were together for 2
And
years.
how long did you know your best friend?
About 5 years.
5 years.
Yeah, about
And he
5
still
years.
went ahead and did that.
Yeah, he did that.
Yeah.
He really did that, and he told me himself. He was like, "Dog."
Oh, he's the one that told
Yeah,
you.
he told me. He was like, "Dog, this
Damn.
is what is happening. I'm with your girl, and yeah, and
So do you
something
guys still
happened."
talk? I mean, with the best friend, do you
Yeah, we
still
still talk, but then we're not friends like
not
that
friends
anymore.
anymore?
Yeah, but we still do talk. But the girl, me and the girl, like we don't talk anymore.
you don't talk anymore.
Yeah, like
Man, that's difficult to deal with. How did you handle the pain from your first heartbreak? Because I know the first heartbreak is always the most painful one. How did you deal with the pain of the heartbreak? What
I'm,
did you do to deal with the pain?
I'm not gonna sit and lie to you and say that time healed me, or
Yeah,
I'm still actually hurting from that.
it's true.
Like I
It
am
makes it
hurting.
makes perfect sense.
Yeah, but
Makes
then
perfect sense.
I learned to live with that pain, as
Mm.
time like went. Like even though I used to see her from time to time, but
Mm.
then like I made sure that I get used to seeing her, and I made sure that I get used to this pain.
Yeah, yeah.
But at some point it just vanished. Like even though I'm still hurting now, but then it vanished. Like it's not like before.
Before
Yeah, now I can safely say that I've moved on in a
you've
way.
moved on,
Yeah, just that the pain of betrayal is
it's still there. Yeah, because
still
pain
there.
really does change a person.
Yeah, it
So I
does.
think what I'm trying to say is, how do you think that pain that you actually felt
Yeah,
from your first relationship, how do you think it has affected the relationship afterwards?
I would say that. Like right now, like okay, let's talk about my current relationship.
Okay, okay.
I have I have like insecurity problems. I have trust issues.
Mm.
Like I'm always like, what can I say? Like, I'm always looking for red flags, even though they're
flags.
not there. Like, I'm always looking for something to fight about. To like actually like, ish, you know. I'm always looking for loopholes in my relationship, even though they're not there. You know, like I'm now I'm insecure and I don't trust people around my relationship, and I keep it private. Talking about my current relationship, like I keep it private because of
The
what
previous, the
yeah,
first
because I
heartbreak.
feel like if I bring people closer to it, like people like friends,
They're gonna do the same
same
thing the previous friend
exactly.
did.
So I prefer to keep everything private,
Private.
but then I still have like mad trust issues.
And trust
Yeah.
issues. But you still managed to actually work around your relationship with.
Yep, it,
The
it, it
same.
does work because my partner understands me
Understand
and she's
everything.
really patient with me. Like she really proves to me that dog, like you have nothing to worry about. Like
Yeah,
she's patient with me.
perfect.
Maybe another girl would have been like, I'm not gonna work with this kind of dude who doesn't trust me. Okay, well I trust my girl, but then I do have trust issues.
I think most of us have trust issues
Yep.
because of what happened in the past. We still
Exactly.
holding on to the pain. We can't really let our guard down.
Yep.
Because we think that if we let our guard down, then the same things that have happened in the past
They're gonna take
are
place
gonna
again.
happen again.
Yeah.
So that makes a lot of sense. It makes a lot of sense. But with all the relationships that you've been through, that you've had, what have you learned from all of them? The most important lessons, because I believe that sometimes people come into your life to actually teach you lessons,
Yeah.
but other times you are there in their lives to actually teach them a
A
lesson.
lesson. Yeah.
So not all relationships that you've had have taught you a lesson.
Yeah.
Sometimes you're the one that actually taught the person a lesson. So
Yeah.
the ones that you've had, what lessons did they teach you?
Okay.
What did you actually learn from the previous
I learned
relationships?
that even like as a person you should always have room for disappointment.
Room for disappointment,
Like
yes, definitely.
never like be sure about a person like that. Like a person changes. Like you can never confirm a person. Like
That's true.
people do change. As much as a person loves you, they may love you enough to play you or to do some hurtful stuff to you. So you should always be prepared
Prepared
for
for
whatever
disappointment.
mentally and like you should always be ready for disappointment.
To disappointment.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
Because you can't really say you know a person.
You can't really say yeah.
Because even though they claim to love you, they can still go ahead and do certain things that you don't like.
Exactly.
So I think it's just human to do certain things like that, right?
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna come now to the last question of how you actually deal with your relationship with everything going on. I mean, in life, yeah, we all have so many things going
Yep.
on. But how do you still manage to actually be in a relationship and still work on yourself and still work on other things? How do you deal with all the pressure and everything else around the relationship?
Well, I could say that I'm a lucky dude because I found a partner that is patient, like I said, with me. Like she's there for me. Like she knows what I've been through before, and she's always aware of, the things that might hurt me. Like I don't know if you understand me. Like,
Okay.
as much as I people do change, but then as much as people change, like she she understands me. Like she understands me in a way. Like she knows that I'm still hurting from what
From
happened.
yeah,
Yeah,
you
but
haven't
then
healed
I
completely
haven't
from
healed.
what
Yeah,
happened.
but then she knows at the same time that I love her, and she knows that I have my problems. Like I say, like trust issues,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
yeah, insecurities. But she puts up like she really understands me. She's patient with me. Understands.
That's true. So both of you guys are actually willing to make the relationship work.
Yeah,
Yeah, if
yeah,
both people are willing to make the relationship work, then it's
yeah.
definitely
The
gonna
feeling
work.
is really mutual.
But like with every relationship, because I always say this, with every relationship, there's always arguments, right?
Yeah,
In relationships. So how do you
definitely.
guys deal with arguments? How do you deal with your arguments in the relationship?
Well, in my relationship, how
Yeah.
we deal with arguments is that no matter how much we argue, but then after that we're gonna put pride aside, and whoever that is wrong is gonna come apologize.
So communication.
Yeah,
basically.
we do communicate a lot.
Communicate a lot.
Okay, I was wrong and I apologize for this, and then maybe talk about it, and then find a solution to actually, you know, avoid getting into like an argument about the same thing again.
Same thing again.
Yeah, like
So
we communicate a lot.
you talk about it, you deal with it, so
Yeah.
that it doesn't happen again. In the
And
future.
pride, we make sure that there's no pride. Like we just put pride
because
aside.
pride is gonna stop you from actually apologizing or seeing your mistake.
Yep.
So that's perfect.
So with us, when I'm wrong, I see my mistake, and when she's wrong, she sees a mistake, and we talk about it. We apologize to each other.
Okay.
So like that is one thing that keeps us going.
Keeps you guys going.
Yeah.
You both of you guys are working.
Yep.
The relationship. You are humble enough to apologize when you're wrong.
Yep.
I think those are good characteristics to have. What do you think, or do you think that a relationship could work if one of the partners
Yeah.
still has or still communicates with the ex? Do you think the relationship would work?
No.
You don't
ways.
think so?
No.
Why don't you think so?
Now, but then why should like an ex be in the picture? Like it doesn't make sense.
Doesn't
Like
make because
I can't be friends with my ex.
your
She
ex.
can't be friends with the ex.
ex.
Like it doesn't make sense. What is like what's going on there?
yeah, why should you keep
Yeah.
in touch with your ex?
Exactly.
Right?
I'm not saying that she shouldn't be friends with her ex because I suspect they will date. Nah, but then it's not right. It shouldn't.
It shouldn't happen in the
Yeah.
first place. So you think that for a relationship to work, people should actually cut off communication with the ex?
Well, personally, yes, I think.
No,
so.
I agree with you. I
Personally.
just wanted to hear your opinion when it comes
Yeah.
to the whole ex things and communications and stuff.
Yep. The ex should go.
Should
like,
go. The
yeah.
ex should go. Yeah. I think we've had quite a good conversation.
Yep.
Of course, we can still keep going forward. We still have enough time. I
Yep.
think.
We still do.
So, is there anything maybe that you want to talk about from the previous relationships? Things that you'd actually advise someone else to avoid making, the mistakes that they should avoid making in the relationship that you actually made from your previous relationships?
Okay, it's letting go of somebody you love. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, there's a girl that I still love.
Okay.
Even though I do love my girl now.
Yeah.
But then,
But they still, those feelings are still there.
yeah. Like, never let go. Like, fight for the person. Like, no matter what people say about the person. Like, like what people. If you listen to people, like you will lose a lot. Like, if you lose, like, what happened. With that girl that I still love.
Yeah.
People used to tell me, hey, like this girl is like this girl is ugly, this girl. And I chose to listen to those people.
Okay.
But then I realized that I actually do love this girl, but then at this point there's nothing I can do about it.
So you were the one that broke the relationship off.
Yeah, yes I did.
Because of what everyone else was saying.
I listened to people and friends, I listened to them telling me that this girl's not good, this girl's ugly. But then I didn't see all that in her but then I still listened to them. I was weak and I listened to them.
And you think that she actually genuinely loved you?
She did.
She did. And you still went ahead and listened to what people say. So
I did that.
So I think it will be correct for me to conclude that that's probably one of the things that you regret, listening to what other people had to say.
Yes, that's one of the. It still haunts me.
It haunts you to this
Yeah,
day.
to this day it still does. Like,
were those people close friends, like best friends, or were they just people
Funny
that you know,
enough,
or people that know her?
it's people that know her actually. They're not actually friends like as such, but they people who know her. And that best friend that betrayed me was one of the people I used to have negative things to say about her.
And you still listen to the friend?
I didn't listen to him, but then like he also
he
had
was
his
one of
opinions.
the-
He was one of the
okay,
people,
one of the
yes.
people
But then I guess I still listen to him then, because like I left her, and there's nothing I can do now. Like, she's happy.
She's happy now.
She's
without
happy
you.
without me, and I see her every day. Okay, not every day, but then most of the time.
How do you feel when you see her being happy in the new relationship that she's in now? How does that make you feel?
It really hurts. It makes me sad, But
It
then
hurts.
at the same time, I'm happy to see her like happy, And she's still so nice to me, She's not.
So you don't think she actually blames you for what happened or how you guys ended? You don't think she blames
I feel like she does, but then just that we haven't,
really talked about
yeah,
the whole thing?
she still like she still does blame me, you know. Mary, I feel like she's just putting up a face of no, we're fine.
You're fine.
But then I can see that we're not fine, you know.
So, like, if you actually had the opportunity to talk to her about everything that happened, would you use the opportunity?
Definitely, I really do that.
And what do you think the outcomes would be? Would you guys sort things out, or would you just talk about what you regret doing and then just move on with your life?
I'd really apologize to her, you know, like I wouldn't really like ask her to date me again, but then for her sake, for her to be happy, like I made a huge mistake, and it left her like really hurt. So I don't think, you know, us dating again would be a really good idea. But then talking things out and just to be on the clear would actually be a good thing.
Good thing.
Yeah.
So those conversations are actually necessary. Because I know with myself, I've been in the same situation that you're in. And I've actually spoken to the girl and everything was fine. But we didn't get back together. But we still managed to talk. And
yeah, like me too. I'm not really like I'm not trying to.
You don't want to get back.
No,
you just want to talk. I understand.
But then I still trust me. I still do love her. Like I still love her. I still do love her.
You still those feelings are still there. Obviously, they can't just disappear.
Still there. Like every time I see her, like like I don't know, like it really makes me emotional sometimes. Like I had this good girl and I messed up.
You messed it up.
Yeah.
So you think now because you messed that opportunity up, do you think that has actually changed you as a person? Like when it comes to your current relationship, you think you don't want to make the same mistakes that you actually did?
Yep. With
so you've learned from your
I've learned that
That's
no
good.
matter how,
That's good.
you know, with my current relationship, a lot of people had a lot of stuff to say about it, like especially about my partner. Like they told me about her past, but then it was things that she had already told me about, you know. So people were trying like as hard as they can to actually, you know, mess things up between me and my current partner.
Yeah.
So yeah.
But you've learned from your mistakes.
No,
so
I've definitely learned.
That's
never.
Perfect. Because we're supposed to learn from our mistakes. If we don't learn, we just keep on doing the same things over and over again.
Yep.
Right. Now I want to talk about this true love thingy, or let's say first love rather.
Yeah.
Was your first relationship your first love? Because I don't know if you understand the question.
No, I do. I understand it. Yeah,
question.
but then it was not.
Because I know with myself, the first girl that I dated, that wasn't my first love.
Yeah, that wasn't.
Like I didn't feel anything for her, but we still dated.
Yeah, we still no. I wouldn't call it my first love as such, but then we had something nice going on. But then
it wasn't love.
It wasn't like love. Yeah, but then she still betrayed me. She still managed to be my first heartbreak.
That's messed up.
But then my first love was this one that I.
Oh, the one that you.
Yeah.
Oh, man, that's good. That is great.
I still love her.
Wow.
I still love her.
That's amazing. Because I know with some people, the first relationship is the first love, right?
Yeah.
And then they get heartbroken. And it just ruins everything after that.
It does.
But I think we've had a good conversation.
Yeah.
I believe there will be a part 2. Inshallah, there will be a part 2
Most
as time
definitely.
goes by.
Most definitely.
Guys, don't forget to share your thoughts in the comment section, how you've dealt with your heartbreaks in the past, first relationships and all that. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends. I think that's all for today. Yeah. Thanks a lot for coming, man. I appreciate it.
Oh, no, most definitely. I really thank you for having me.
You're most welcome. Adios, galera.
Adios.
Man.